Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lords of the Night. With me, as always, your Lord of Penny. Say hi, Satsu.
What up, Doe?
Your Lord of Asian Porn. Say hi, Jack.
Hello.
And I'm your very pissed off Lord of Pain, the Ranting Monkey. I am so sorry we are late, guys. Right as we're going to stream, it was 3 minutes before Satsu, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And my internet is acting so bad. Satsu's trying to talk to me, and I cannot tell what he's saying at all. So I'm going to go reset real fast, and it just fucking came back. Satsu, how are you today?
I'm tired. I dealt with some shit earlier that I may or may not talk about on the chat later, and fuck at your time. But otherwise, it's just been a long day of work.
We'll have to talk about it afterwards too, whether or not you discuss it on here. Pincalo, thank you so much. He says, about damn time. Look, I'm so sorry, guys. I really, really am. Jack, how you doing, man?
I'm doing about the same as Satsu, except I really want a nap.
Oh, yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's just one of those days. How you doing?
I wasn't too bad until a moment ago. And actually, all things considered, that's not the worst thing that can happen in your life. It's just frustrating,
Yeah.
Thank you, Ginger Snap, for the donation with the pear sticker that says, "Hey you, hey back." Monkey Dick, Jim Jones, movies, video games. Hit that like button, share our stuff, guys, and there's plenty to share. Sharing is caring, even with herpes. I'm sticking by that. I don't want you to care that way about me, but I mean, maybe you're just a giver.
All righty.
Nobody's going with me on that. All right. Yes, it is Johnny Hellcat's birthday. Is Johnny here? Johnny. That was kind of creepy. There he is. Johnny Hellcat, it is your birthday today. And around here, we do this. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Happy birthday to you.
Do you actually own a Hellcat?
Happy birthday, dear Johnny.
Johnny Hellcat.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sir. I hope you had a great one. I really do. There's a few more hours left in it. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Suzanne Wild, thank you so much. She says, but you got pumpkin time. Be happy. Grandbabies, your reward for not killing your kids when they were teenagers. You know what? I was actually, I had quite a good time with her. She was in rare form tonight. And Ginger Snap, thank you so much for the sticker with the dancing pear. I love that. Thank you. That was very, very kind. So I'm up there. I'm actually recording her because she likes to scream a lot. And she was doing this jabber thing where she's going, yeah. And she just keeps doing this over and over again. And I say to her, yeah, back as I'm recording. And she turns right and looks at me and goes, bullshit. I'm like, did the baby just say bullshit? You might want to let her stop listening to my streams. Yeah. We're running a little bit late here, so we're going to we're gonna be jumping into the news, fellas. Unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about before we get into it.
Nah, bruh.
Nah. Johnny Hellcat, thank you so much. Who says, thanks, everyone. I was almost thinking the stream went out for a pack of cigarettes. Ouch. I will never go out for a pack of cigarettes on you without telling you first. Oh, it's been a 24 hours, man. 24 hours. The State of the Union was going on as we were live yesterday, so we didn't get to talk about a whole bunch of it. I did go and watch it, and whew. Satsu, did you get to see any of this?
I saw some of the stuff that happened today, yeah.
Did you see Nancy tearing up the speech and
Mm-hmm.
Rush getting the medal and the Democrats sitting down like little petulant children? I don't know that there was a lot that happened in the State of the Union other than statesmanship. Trump did announce that he wants some money for scholarships for kids to go to the school of their choice. what was the other thing? He announced a couple initiatives that he wanted. He did call for the ban of late-term abortion, which I was like, ooh, that was an interesting one. But I don't remember it actually having much. I mean, it was like a Trump campaign speech. Am I wrong?
Nope, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it's a good speech. It just it was definitely to rally the base.
Yeah, and I agree. It was a good speech, and it was one that rallied his base. Everybody seemed pumped up about it. Even there were parts of it like, "Yeah, America." But I mean, I don't look at the State of the Unions actually to find out anything. It's just it's political theater. It's all it ever is, and he did it well. Now, the one thing I will say is on Monkey in the Morning last night, I said I couldn't quite tell if Donald Trump saw Nancy Pelosi extend her hand for a handshake. Since then, I've seen another angle where Donald Trump absolutely saw her hand. There's no way he could have not saw his hand unless his eyes were actually rolled back a little bit. So a little bit petty there, Mr. President, but otherwise a good speech on his part.
Yeah, I get it though with the whole impeachment thing.
It's funny you should bring that up, Jack.
I'm the king of segues.
But before we get to that, I do want to talk just a little bit more about the speech, because I have this from CNN about Trump's speech last night. At Trump's State of the Union, the bigotry was in plain sight.
Okay.
As on so many other occasions during his presidency, President Donald Trump on Tuesday night demonstrated that he's ever the showman, having used part of his third official State of the Union address to ostensibly pander to black voters as he vies for another term in the White House. And as before, one thing seemed especially clear: the president would rather perform support for black Americans than actually champion them. What? Okay. There were predictable talking points, such as Trump crowing about the low black unemployment rates under his leadership, despite the fact that he inherited an already okay economy that is still just okay. But he's not wrong. Indeed, black unemployment has hit all-time lows while Trump has been in office. In August, the black blah, blah, blah. Yet, maybe more jarring than Trump's words alone was the sheer spectacle of it all. As the president celebrates some of his avowed accomplishments, he also chose to spotlight black Americans in a manner that felt designed to soothe white supporters who might be uncomfortable with his discriminatory track record and rhetoric.
What?
They're saying he had some tokenism out there.
What?
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Trump is the economy's performing for blacks under Trump. He highlighted blacks, and all of that is just to make white people who support him feel better about the fact that he's a racist.
Yeah, I don't get the connection there.
The connection would be Mr. Brandon Tensley being a moron.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right then.
Yeah. This is the joy of reading CNN sometimes.
Joy's not the word you think it is.
Oh, God damn it, my mic just...
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry, my mic just went out again. I should have been sounding really deep there for just a second. Anyway, we had the acquittal today, you guys. In the end of the impeachment trial. For those of you who don't know how that turned out, Donald Trump was acquitted of both counts of impeachment, both counts of wrongdoing, abuse of power, and obstruction of Congress.
What a twist.
Right after that was announced, he retweeted the meme that shows Donald Trump being elected for the next 4 years for eternity. This man is such a great troll. I'd rather get ass cancer than read CNN. You got to read the people you disagree with. You got to read the people you disagree with to know what stupid shit they're saying. You don't have to do it as often as we do. But we kind of are a news commentary show, so we have to read some news. That's just how it be. Let's see. This, in honor of our missing friend, I pulled up a Chris Cillizza article about the impeachment. You guys ready for this?
No, but
Terry Demonis, thank you so much. Record low black unemployment. The U.S. doesn't need that many professional athletes, does it? Oh, God damn it. And yes, we do. We need to be entertained because we're a wealthy nation. Ha! How you like me now?
I don't know if that helped you or not.
Look, we're spoiled, damn it. Anyhow, Mitt Romney finally drew a line in the sand against Donald Trump. Finally, you guys. Mitt Romney, who's been being a dick about Donald Trump since Donald Trump entered the race. I mean, going all the way back to 2015 when he entered, Mitt Romney was being a dick. Thank you over on the Streamlabs, Attack Alpaca, who said, look what happens when Scribe takes a few days off. No, this is what happens when AT&T is your internet and you live in the boonies and don't have a fucking producer. Hi, Squeetus. How's little Squeetus tonight?
She's fine. She was screaming like a psychopath earlier, but she's good now.
The easy thing for Mitt Romney to do would have been to side with the rest of his Republican colleagues and vote to acquit President Donald Trump on the 2 articles of impeachment against him. Sure, it would have earned him the disapproval of liberals on Twitter, and a few op-eds might condemn him, but a vote to acquit would have minimal actual political consequences for Romney. Real quick, over on the Streamlabs, Sanguine, thank you so much. He says, he inherited a meh economy that is now growing absolutely gangbusters. But because he is the eponymous, is that how you say that word? Eponymous orange man of Orange Man is bad, so they can't admit that he was even in office when something amazing is happening. You should really listen to where we went over the fact checking of his State of the Union last night, Sanguine. It would you don't know how right you are. Literally over and over again. He's right, but he still sucks. It was just like, oh my God. Anyhow, where were we? Thank you, Sanguine, for the donation. Which makes it all the more remarkable that Romney announced in a stirring and emotional speech on the Senate floor Wednesday afternoon that he would break with his party and vote to convict Trump on abuse of power. A genuinely stunning moment in a process in which the ultimate outcome, a Trump acquittal, has long been known. Yeah, it was known before the articles were ever drawn up. So Romney acknowledged that he was purposefully choosing the harder path in choosing the way he did. As he put it, I'm aware that there are people in my party and in my state who will strenuously disapprove of my decision. And in some quarters, I will be vehemently denounced. I'm sure to hear abuse from the president and his supporters. Does anyone seriously believe I would consent to these consequences other than from an inescapable conviction that my oath before God demanded it of me? Wow. Mitt. Go ahead, Jack.
I feel like he just threw God under the bus.
He kind of did. Did he really invoke? I have to do it. Like he's Jesus or something, throwing himself on the cross to be nailed down.
Right? Like, hey, this is not your Gethsemane moment. There, I can't talk. Fucking tired. Yeah, you're not Jesus, dude.
Thank you, Snubber, who says Sinatra needs attention. I am paying attention. Hi, Sin. Sorry, it's hard to read chat when I'm reading news. And Cryptic, thank you so much. Republicans offering acquittal pens to Pelosi. Is that true? Did they do that shit? That's funny.
They should break them in half.
I mean, there's not. Let's see. He's right. Politically speaking, this may well be the wrong decision for him, even though he isn't up for another term until 2024. And Utah, despite being quite conservative, isn't exactly Trump country. Politically speaking, I mean, him and Trump they don't like each other. Trump insulting him, that would have happened anyway.
Yeah.
This is political grandstanding is what this is. That's all it is.
Yeah, Romney doesn't like Trump, and he's made that known for a while. It's predictable that he would vote with the Dems. And he's a rhino anyway, so I'm not shocked by this, and he's just being a jackass. The vote meant nothing because it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yes, I mean, there was nothing really exciting that came out of today. We knew what the vote was going to be.
Yeah. Romney was comfortable. You know, he wasn't a deciding vote, so him switching teams was just showmanship.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
This way he gets to keep his liberal cred. There you go, Mitt. I mean, for fuck's sake, they called Obamacare Mitt-care up in Massachusetts, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not exactly a hardcore Republican. And look, if he honestly believes that's how he should have voted, then fine. But don't go in there. Look, man, it's because Jesus told me to. Shut up. Stop it. And finally, on the political front, guys, we still don't know who's winning in Iowa.
Yeah.
2020 race moves to New Hampshire as Iowa keeps counting. This was literally released at 8:50, so 40 minutes ago. They still don't know who fucking won this thing. Concord, New Hampshire, the Democratic presidential race has shifted to New Hampshire with the full field of 2020 contenders blanketing the state ahead of its Tuesday primary. But in Iowa, they're still counting after technical issues with the app used to report results led to a complete breakdown on caucus night. With 92% of Iowa precincts reporting, former South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg remains the leader of the race with 26.5% of the state delegates and is closely trailed by Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders with 25.6%. They're followed by Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren with 18%, and Joe Biden at 15.9%, Amy Klobuchar at 12.1%. Thank you, Point Curation. Seems like Trump has won the Iowa caucus. He did. With everything that's happened in the last, well, what are we at, 48 hours? Basically 48 hours. It's all been wins for Trump. The Republican caucus went off without a hitch, with Donald Trump winning handedly, like 97%?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Democrats 2 days later still don't know what their results are. Then you have the State of the Union where he makes Nancy Pelosi look like a whining child. And then you have the acquittal today. This is like Trump victory season right now.
Well, he did predict this. He said he's going to win so much that you're going to be tired of winning.
I don't want to say Democrats have set him up for it, but they've really set him up for it. How do you fuck up a caucus? Seriously. Even at this point, all of those numbers should have been able to be called in and added up.
Dude, I saw a guy fuck up a coin flip. I'm pretty sure they can fuck up some bigger stuff.
You're not wrong there. Satsu, did you see that coin flip?
Oh, I saw that bullshit.
Where he turns it over in his hand like twice.
Yeah.
And then awards it after his final flip to Buttigieg. There were at least 3 delegates over there decided by coin flip. At least 3. I've seen 3. Thank you, Sanguine, again. Not just normal Jesus, though, Monkey. It was full-blown Mormon space Jesus. That's true. So, I don't know enough about space Jesus, so maybe space Jesus did tell him to vote for abuse of power.
Now, does Space Jesus do probings like the gray aliens do?
Only through a sheet.
Oh, okay. He's wearing the magic underwear, so it's cool.
Isn't the sheet the Amish? I can't remember. I know there's a sheet with some religious group, and it's like, that's weird, but hey, you do you. Doesn't hurt me at all. It's just funny to laugh at. Finally, tonight, we're going to move off of politics because, God, I've been on politics a lot lately. And even I need a break. Kirk Douglas died. I'm much more a fan of his son, but I didn't hate Kirk Douglas as an actor. He was a pretty decent actor. And somebody actually, I think the greatest response I saw to this said, somebody tell Cory Booker the real Spartacus has died. Like, ooh, ouch. There are people in chat saying, who? What? He's been around for 103 years. How do you not know who Kirk Douglas is?
He's a generation before us as far as like movie icons go. So
true. Lots of good old westerns. Of course, the Ben-Hur. Was that him?
I think Ben-Hur was Charlton Heston.
Yeah. He was. So he was. I know he was Spartacus.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many Gladiator movies he did.
Oh shit!
Timmy, do you like Gladiator movies? Anyway, but yeah, I mean he's 103 years old, so I mean that's not like that's a horrible time to go. No one's calling this an untimely death. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Kirk Douglas, one of the great Hollywood leading men whose off-screen life was nearly as colorful as his on-screen exploits in movies like Spartacus and Champion, has died, according to his son, actor Michael Douglas. He was 103. It is with tremendous sadness that my brothers and I announce that Kirk Douglas left us today at the age of 103, he wrote on his verified Instagram account. To the world, he was a legend, an actor from the golden age of movies who lived well into his golden years, a humanitarian whose commitment to justice and the causes he believed in set a standard for us all to aspire to. But to me and my brothers, Joel and Peter, he was simply dad. To Catherine, a wonderful father-in-law. To his grandchildren and great-grandchildren, their loving grandfather. And to his wife, Anne, a wonderful husband. Well, there you go. And another one. I didn't realize he was 103. God damn.
That's a hell of a run.
Yeah. If I can make it to 103, I'll be a happy man. I'll probably be tired at that point. Come on, just let me sleep. How much do you sleep at 103? Is it as much as when you're 3?
It's probably a lot more.
Like at 100, does everything reset? You start using diapers and bottles and stuff?
Oh, you're using diapers for sure.
Wasn't he a founding member of the NRA? I don't know. I really don't. Tall person says you're already a happy man, ranting monkey. Yeah, but like I said, there's times people go, his untimely death. At 103, nobody will say that about you. They'll be like, it's about time.
About time that fossil croaked.
Right. Stop taking up our air, damn it. And millennials will yell that you shouldn't have the right to vote anymore. That's Charlton Heston, says Gunsky. Like I said, I don't know. I know he's an actor. I know his son. I love his son. In movies, at least. I don't know his politics. So don't anybody come at me with his fucking politics. But Michael Douglas will forever hold a spot in my heart for Romancing the Stone.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with Jewel of the Nile.
Oh, that movie was such garbage. I wanted to punch my TV when they announced what the jewel was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hell no. That is fucking stupid. At least Romancing the Stone was awesome. And there's an actual stone. Anyway. So yeah, another great bites the dust. Any other news you guys know of, or should we move on to the hashtag MSS news?
There was something I sent into MSS news that was interesting, but it's so interesting I forgot what it was.
Oh, so we'll catch it over there then.
Probably.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like us to take a look at a story, hit us up at the hashtag MSS news. We can't get to every story, but that's just because I'm reading them, and me reading is a bad thing. I can read. I just can't do it out loud, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. First up, we have from the original Shroom. Disney forcing elementary school to pay licensing fee after screening The Lion King. Wow, really? Fans routinely talk about how litigious the Walt Disney Company can be in some instances, going to great lengths to protect their intellectual property. Now, a news story is here to remind you that as CNN brings word of Emerson Elementary School in Berkeley, California, who are now being forced to pay a licensing fee after screening the 2019 photoreal remake of The Lion King. The circumstances of this make more sense in context, as this wasn't an instance of a classroom using the film to broaden young minds or to make a point with a lesson. The school in question was reportedly hosting a Parents' Night Out event. Oh. With the children sequestered and shown the movie, which has been freshly bought by a parent for just this occasion. Wait. It was still shown to the kids. It was just kids who were being babysat?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
What? Somehow the licensing company, Movie Licensing USA, who represents Disney in scenarios like this, got wind of this and has sent an email demand to the school to the tune of $250 because of the public exhibition of the movie. Oh, fuck off.
More proof.
Fuck right off.
More proof Disney's just a bunch of greedy vultures. $250 is cheap, granted, but yeah, fuck you, Disney. You fucking scumbags.
Thank you, James Colley. Just read 1 out of 3 women die of heart disease. Personally, I call it a bullshit stat. No way in hell do that many women have hearts. Women only nurture out of spite. Fuck. Damn.
Some red-pilled shit right there.
That's some really red-pilled shit. Disney, this is douche even for you guys.
No, this is what you expect from them these days. They do nothing but shit on their fans. I am not surprised they did this in the slightest. Disney hates you. They want your fucking money. If you don't give it up, they'll sue you.
Hang on just a second. Now, when they said it was a Parents' Night Out thing, I was almost with them. Like, okay, if you had a showing of this for parents at a Parents' Night Out, maybe, especially only at $250. But this was for the kids that were being held somewhere else. That were just being babysat.
Yeah, I don't see how this is different than a daycare showing them a movie that happens all the time. And you've got 2 super chats, I think, and Satsu's got Streamlabs.
Thank you, Non-Vite Rex, who says those poor kids being forced to watch the inferior version. No shit. Let them watch the cartoon at least.
Yeah.
James Colley, thank you. Oh fuck, wrong show. Look, I'll take your money. You can say that. Repeat that thing again, and I'll say it again if you want me to. What? Oh, I see. Hang on, just a moment, guys.
Oh, Shio said, how long until the NHL gets more black athletes?
Well, other than, the team sports-wise, I guess, of our major things, hockey's the only one that doesn't have at least like 50% black representation. That's because black people are smart enough not to spend all their goddamn time on ice. It's cold there.
I also don't want to fight on it.
No, it's slippery. You're going to hurt yourself, man. No, I've maintained that for a long time. Blacks don't play hockey because they're smarter than us honkies. Y'all know how cold ice is? It's literally freezing.
Yeah, and it hurts a lot when you fall on it.
That's just science.
Hockey's a sport you watch because of the fights. You got a bunch of dudes with body armor with sticks and blades on their feet. Yeah, fights are going to happen. That's the only reason to watch hockey.
But even then, I mean, if you go back to like the 80s, there was good hockey fights. But they tried to clean it up to clean up their image. It's like, no, man, it's like NASCAR. It's like more safety precautions for the drivers. Are you kidding? Nobody's watching this to watch him drive. Come on, stop it.
Yeah.
And then I know there's going to be a NASCAR fan. Look, man, so-and-so drives the best, man. I watch for the no, you don't. Stop it.
He turns left the best. Oh, it's awesome.
Get a boner just like I do when those cars go airborne. Oh, Grouchy Gamer, thank you so much over on the Streamlabs, who said, and I quote, "Here you go, monkey. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you." What? Oh, well, Sinatra, you stop it. So Sinatra, I was going to invite him onto the show, but his internet's out, which I can relate, man. I can relate. It's the only thing like medieval combat we got left. But again, like I said, they've started cleaning it up, and that was a move that they started in the 90s. Less fights, and they actually have full sets of teeth now and shit. What the hell? Don't hate your own kind, monkey. I don't hate my own kind. I just think sometimes we do stupid shit. Field hockey makes more sense to me than fucking ice hockey. At least you can do that in a warm place. We're not supposed to be cold. You guys know that, right?
I don't like the cold.
They banned enforcers. Exactly, Pincalo. I mean, the reason I used to watch hockey, what little of it I did, was, as Jack said, it's for the fighting.
Yeah. I mean, the real losers in this are Canadians, because that's their game, that and curling. And now you're trying to fiddle with something that is like their real sport. It's awful. It's like messing with baseball.
Do that shit. Watch the movie Slapshot. Watching a movie, I watched. I've seen Slapshot a long time ago, and I like sports movies. I liked Cool Runnings. It's not going to make me go bobsledding or watch bobsledding or give a fuck about it.
Yeah,
but I get what you're saying. If you're talking about the old fighting things, definitely, man. Fuck, it used to be the thing, man. Awesome. Satsu, go sleep, dude. Go get some sleep, bud. Satsu's tired, you guys.
I almost headbutted the mic when I tilted over.
Yeah, man, I got this. We'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Oh, fuck, dude. Well, y'all.
I would watch.
We got a bobsled team.
I'd watch full contact curling.
Oh, you wanna?
Okay. Satsu, you were saying.
I was saying good night, guys.
Good night. Have a good one, bud.
Have a good one, man.
So let's see. Disney being dicks. That was the last story we had.
Yeah, real quick. Let me grab a Streamlabs here. Thank you, Mike Downey. Jack needs love too. Hi, Jack. Hi, Mike. Thanks.
Yeah, don't forget, support the people on the show, guys. Support them as well. Satsu, go to sleep before Squeetus wakes up. Squeetus was already awake. They're going to go to sleep together is what's going to happen right now.
Yeah, he sounded exhausted.
Oh, yeah. He's tired.
What's up, Sinatra?
He's muted at the moment.
Yeah, apparently we're having an outage that's affecting the wider area.
I wonder if that's what's wrong with mine.
Did you get that ice storm your way?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. That's probably what affected Monkey's internet too. It's a pretty big storm.
Who do you have, Monkey?
I go through AT&T.
Yeah, I have Spectrum.
So, but AT&T is, I'm phone lines, anything. Anybody gets a fucking ice storm and takes out a phone line, I'm screwed.
You have DSL. Fucking.
Yep. Is what it is, man. I'll take it over nothing.
I guess.
Oh no. Frosted, why do you do this shit to me, man?
It's funny.
Fake diversity. Barnes and Noble cancels race-swapped classic covers. Writers say the move, meant to celebrate Black History Month, does not help improve representation. It doesn't. And I got to show you the picture that is linked with this. I'm going to throw it onto the screen, you guys. Oh, my God.
We talked about this on AAA. Like, they made Frankenstein a black dude.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. There's 3 covers for Wizard of Oz. There's a black girl, I'm not sure. Is that supposed to be Asian in the middle?
Yeah, that's probably supposed to be an Asian. Although, let me be clear, if you're going to have an Asian girl on a cover of a book, she needs to be wearing a sailor suit.
Oh dear God. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're going to make her Asian, you do have to slant her eyes a little.
Yeah,
am I wrong?
Put her in a sailor suit, maybe on a subway train.
Asians with wide open eyes always look shocked by something.
Yeah.
This girl looks like she has Downs. Maybe
Well,
that's
maybe
maybe this isn't Asian. Maybe this is the Downs cover.
Don't all Downs people kind of live in a magical land?
And then over here, we have a Native American, which my favorite part of this is she's got war paint on.
Oh, does she really?
She has war paint
wow. Wow.
Well, this is the most racist things ever.
Look, they won't actually slant the Asian girl's eyes if this isn't the Downsy, but they'll put war paint on the Indian.
Yeah, we got fetal alcohol Dorothy over here. Did you see the
Dorothy?
Did you see the one with Peter Pan and somebody compared it to a minstrel?
Oh my God. Okay, I know I got a couple of donations. I will get to those in just a second, guys, but I have to go through this. Here's the Frankenstein cover. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Oh man, they're so racist. There's one of the Mutiny on the Bounty where it just looks like a stereotype. But Ryan Walters said, did they release Mein Kampf with the black guy as Hitler? And unexpected item in bagging areas said she needs to have pixelated areas.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, here's a blow up of more of the covers. Oh my God. This is so fucking racist. Look at this horribly drawn Romeo and Juliet. I wouldn't let my son date something that looked like that, not because she's black, because I'm pretty sure that's a monster.
Are they going to still say fair-skinned Juliet in the book?
I don't know. But same with my daughter. I would not let her kiss something that looked like that, not because it looks whatever color that's supposed to be, but it looks like a monster.
Yeah. Oh, Treasure Island it looks like a cereal box with the racially swapped Captain Crunch.
Look at the oh my God, Alice in Wonderland. It's another Indian with fucking war paint on. Oh, and
that Indian gets around, man.
The Asian up here. Oh fuck! What are you guys thinking? Okay, we haven't even got to the fucking story yet.
No, it's gonna get worse. But you got a super chat.
I've got several donations, guys. Sorry, I'm. Oh, all right. Mike Downey says it's my mom's birthday. Can you sing for her? Give me a name, Mike. Give me a name. Of course we can. And Cryptic, thank you so much. Who says fuck you 3? What we did? Oh, the Asians with shut up. You know I'm right. And oh God damn it, Frosted.
That's why I was laughing.
We represent the Robbery Bob Guild. Oh, man. Who thought this was a good fucking idea?
It's just more substitution.
A woke white woman.
It wouldn't surprise me if they even tried to go into the text and alter that to make it more PC. I would not be shocked by that at all. Like they used to do with Huckleberry Finn when they took out the N-word.
Maybe. I could see it. I could see them going pouring through all the text, removing fair and putting ebony.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we're going to sing to Mike's mom real fast before we get to this dumbass fucking article. Mike, I hope your mom's listening. If not, you better play this for her.
Do we have a name?
Katie.
Oh, Katie. Okay.
Katie, it's your birthday, and around here, I ask, how tall are you? Is your mom hot, Mike? Anyway, Katie, around here, we do this, and this one is for you. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you.
Hope someone puts it in your butt.
Happy birthday to you.
Really deep in your butt.
Happy birthday, dear Katie.
And then you put it right back in your mouth.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
That was horribly inappropriate.
Oh, me? Inappropriate? No.
Katie, happy birthday. I hope you had a good one, and I hope nobody puts anything in your butt.
Unless you're into that.
Unless you're into it. Unless you want it. But look, I'm pretty sure Mike doesn't want to hear about his mom getting it in the butt. Barnes & Noble, America's largest bookseller, has withdrawn its new series of diverse classic book covers following a backlash from writers who say it does nothing to address the publishing industry's underlying diversity problems. Well, that's true, but it's also meaningless because most of the covers have to do with the people inside, like Dorothy. Isn't Dorothy a white chick from Kansas?
It's still a white girl from Kansas.
Do you think, like with Last of the Mohicans, they put some white people on the cover and a Chinese guy?
Yes, and they're building a railroad together.
The new Diverse Edition series was announced on Tuesday to honor Black History Month. Stop.
And I'm sure it really made Black people respect these people.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, this is coming out for Black History Month that none of these have anything to do with.
Cryptic, thank you so much. You're right. I am much worse at the Asian jokes. You really are. You really are. But this is for Black History Month, and they had Asians and Indians on the cover.
Yeah, well, and none of the main characters in any of these books are Black people at all. They're not even Indian. I mean, maybe Indian in the cupboard, but that's so insulting. Like, oh, look, it's Black History Month. We're going to read something about your heritage. Let's grab this book. Oh, there's nothing to do with Black people. It's about Eastern Europeans.
This is worse than the black-facing of comic characters. You know, where they take, okay, now we have Black Spider-Man. It's still Spider-Man. It's a hand-me-down character. In this case, they're not even giving him the character. They're just giving him the cover art.
But that's the woke thing to do, monkey.
Yeah, it's shameless pandering. It's a cash grab, honestly.
Frankenstein is brown skin, not green, while kissing Romeo and Juliet have darker skin tones and kinky hair textures. For the first time ever, all parents will be able to pick up a book and see themselves in a story.
Dude, the whole
if you only look at the cover.
Dude, the whole thought of making the inhumane monster Frankenstein into just a black person is hilarious. He's some evil thing created in a lab. Let's make him black.
Sanguine saying that you missed the Streamlabs.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Sanguine. I'm so sorry. Let me get over here. So Frankenstein monster is named Jamal, and he sells crack on the corner? Maybe. I don't know what. Again, as far as we know, all they changed was the cover. I get your joke. But again, to me, it is amazing that it's not even like they release new editions. This is just a new fucking cover. For the same, like Alice in Wonderland. This is a little white girl. And James Colley, thank you. Woke or walk? By the way, hi, Cryptic. Fuck.
Jesus.
All I'm hearing is Barnes and Noble going, yes, I like money. I like money.
No, see, okay. This is the kind of shit white women who pay $2,500 to hear how racist they are come up with.
Oh, yeah.
This is not there were no black people out there going, you know what? I would really love The Wizard of Oz if there was a Indian in war paint on the front of it.
Yeah.
We may have an update to this.
What's the update?
They may have canceled this already.
Oh, no, that's what this story is.
Yeah, that's the story.
Oh, I saw the original story where this was coming out, and it wasn't canceled.
Oh, no. Yeah, this was canceled as this story came out at 7:28 today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hideous.
Fucking look. I know I'm not supposed to hate on my own people, but dumbass white people, stop it. Unless you yourself are racist, stop apologizing for racist shit you didn't do. And in this case, stop throwing out meaningless tokens of bullshit This is below even calling this pandering is an insult to pandering. This is just retardation.
Well, just the one picture from the Wizard of Oz.
This is why we need common sense white women reform. I guarantee you this was some fucking Karen's idea. Guaranteed. Oh, anyhow.
My internet's back.
Welcome back. I was on that story way too long. See, Frosted, you fuck. He does this to me every time.
It's funny.
Man. All right. This one comes from our friend Brahman Lewis. DC versus Marvel. Joaquin Phoenix BAFTA speech has sparks outrage from Brie Larson fans. Sparked, I think, is what they meant, but they said sparks. Actors Brie Larson and Joaquin Phoenix both got started at a young age and are both a part of major franchises and are both big-time award winners. Additionally, both have given incredible speeches calling for more diversity in adjacent industries, but the reaction they received are very different. While Phoenix is receiving heaps of praise for his leading actor award speech at the BAFTA this year, Larson was harshly criticized for some of her 2018 speech where she spoke about inclusion writers extend to film journalism. Let's take a look at their speeches, blah, blah, blah. Apparently he said that there should be, did he say it had to be in the writers, or how did he say it? Okay, and he gave a phenomenal speech about race in entertainment industry. I think we send a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here, he said, adding that he is part of the problem. Oh, so you're racist. Okay, Joaquin Phoenix wants you to know he's racist, guys. Phoenix called upon everyone to, quote, do the hard work to truly understand systemic racism. He finished, I think it is the obligation of people that have created and perpetuate and benefit from a system of oppression to be the ones that dismantle it. So that is on us. It's been dismantled. Stop.
Oh my God, shut
if
up.
Hollywood is still racist, that's on Hollywood. Don't put that on the whole of society.
He's doing this because he got called a bigot and an incel for Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. That's a good call.
Well, plus he's kind of insane.
And he's trying to get an Oscar. So,
look, Joaquin has been insane for a long time. This one comes to us from our chief Florida correspondent, Colleen Bernier. Woman busted after smearing her fiance.
With what?
Well, Mike Downey, thank you so much. Thanks, Monk. That shit you said gave me cancer. Which shit?
that shit.
I say a lot of stuff. February 3rd, a domestic argument turned repulsive Friday evening when a Florida woman smeared dog feces in her fiance's face.
Oh, okay.
That's rude.
Sheriff's deputies responding to a disturbance call at St. Petersburg's home spoke to a man who said he had been engaged in an argument with his fiancée, Jane Marie Faulkner, 41. During the confrontation, the man told cops Faulkner repeatedly hit him and smeared dog feces in his face. Faulkner, who was intoxicated, reportedly spontaneously admitted to deputies they did smear dog feces in the face of the victim. Faulkner was unwilling to provide any more details of the argument. Well, she was arrested and released on $2,000 bond. Dude, you're not committed yet. She is your fiancée. Stop.
Run.
Stop now.
Yeah. Get out while you can.
That's gonna go horrible. One of you is gonna end up shot or stabbed or something. Oh no. I already did one from Shrouded or from Ramen. This is Shrouded. Let's see. Which one do we want to do? Oh. That's All right. Sorry, guys. Reading the hotel and spa managers share most common sex question they get asked by guests. In the run-up to Valentine's Day, couples often head off to a romantic getaway, and some of them ask hotel and spa staff for assistance with some surprising issues during their stay.
Oh boy.
Like 3 ways, or
I'm not. Do you have a cute female bellhop that could help us out for a couple minutes? 1, will I get aroused during a massage? I suppose that's
done, right.
Depends on how good they are at it.
Yeah.
Number 2, is it safe to have sex in a hot tub or pool?
No, it's gross. Those things are filthy.
I mean, it can be done, but
Those
I
are
wouldn't.
Germ factories.
Yeah, that's a no from me, dog.
Room service with extra spice. From oysters to asparagus, hotel staff are inundated with requests for all sorts of aphrodisiacs to be sent to their rooms on Valentine's Day. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, there's an easier one, though. It's called booze. It's in the minibar.
Yeah. Guaranteed to work.
Yeah.
Or you could slip her a Cosby.
Yeah. Do you have any Quaaludes room service?
Do not Cosby a woman. It is not legal. Cheeky channels. Apparently, lots of people are asking for porn.
Oh yeah.
Bring your own. You don't know what they're going to have there. You don't get charged for hotel porn. Just bring your own, man. Just make sure they have a DVD player or something. Let's get it on. A number of clients have asked for sexy music playlists.
All right.
Again, bring your own. This is the modern day. You have a fucking handheld boombox if you have the right thing. And number 6, soundproof walls.
Yeah, that's understandable.
See, I don't care, man. If me and Lady Monkey went somewhere and we're about to do it, the least of my thoughts is the people in the next room might think I'm having sex. Don't care.
Well, it depends. Like if you're having like fun sex and she's shouting something weird to the neighbors, you're gonna get a visit from the cops. Like, excuse me, ma'am, were you screaming, "Oh daddy, give it to me"? That could be an awkward conversation.
I would be worried if your man is like, do you guys got them soundproof walls? Because he's making sure that there's no evidence left behind.
Yeah, he's gonna murder a hooker.
Yeah.
Or you.
The person in the next room would be like, wait, did she just yell, help me, he's killing me?
Yeah. Real quick over on the Streamlabs. Thank you, James Kelly, for the donation. We'll take bets on him keeping the trophy, the symbol of his appropriated racist behavior. Please add this to Jack.
Yeah, it's almost like that would take some actual integrity. And finally, from Jack. This is the one you sent in, Jack. I tracked it down.
Oh, good.
An off-the-shelf skeleton project. Experts analyze the app that broke Iowa. Oh
boy.
The app used to report early results in Iowa's Democratic presidential primary caucus was rudimentary in many ways, according to analysts by multiple Android app development experts and cybersecurity professionals who decompiled and studied the app after it was obtained by Motherboard. The app, called Iowa Reporter App and developed by a company called Shadow Inc., malfunctioned during the caucus, causing mass chaos and delaying the public reporting of results until Tuesday evening. The app was designed to rapidly report early results, not tabulate final vote count. That means its failure was not results in the election. Failure would not result in the election results being altered. But until now, very little has been published about how the app was designed, how it was supposed to work, and what went wrong on caucus night. Look, if all it was supposed to be was reporting the numbers and they fucked that up, that is a very easy thing to program. It really is.
I think you're underestimating these people. They did have problems flipping coins.
Oh, did you see that video?
Yeah.
And
That
it
was
hilarious.
Amazing.
That's what soy does to your body.
Iowa Report app had a few basic functions according to the experts who analyzed it. Once a precinct chair logged in using a precinct identifier number, PIN code, and two-factor authentication, they were run through some basic information about how to run a caucus. Precinct chairs were asked to enter the total number of attendees at the caucus. Precinct chairs were then asked to enter vote totals for the first round of the caucus and the second round. The app was then supposed to calculate how many delegates each candidate was supposed to be awarded. The app was supposed to then send these results to Google Cloud Functions backend. The backend was controlled by Shadow. That part isn't dirty sounding at all.
Yep.
The backend of where this shit was sent to was all controlled by the Shadow company.
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong? We trust these people, right? I mean, it's not like this was funded by, I don't know, some spooky bajillionaire or anything.
How about this? Have a special phone number set up just for these people to text their results.
2 minutes ago, Mike Downey threw $2 to say, "Hi, Sanu, you should play the video of that super sexy gun dresser cabinet. Does it really matter? I need new underwear." Monkey has the video. It's up to him if he wants to play it.
Over on the Streamlabs, thank you, Edabisi. Is it normal to get naked for massages? I don't know the proper method. No, the question you want to ask is, what type of happy endings do you have? Is there a selection menu? And is one of them a hot tea blowjob?
A what?
A hot tea blowjob.
That's what I thought you said.
Yes. Just trust me, you want that. Thank you, Edabisi, for the donation.
And with that, guys, we're going to wrap up MSS News Time. Look, our timing is all off tonight. We got a late start, so I don't even know where we're supposed to be right now. But we're going to move on to YouTube time. And Jack, what you been doing on the YouTubes?
Very little. I actually had a little bit of real world stuff I got to take care of that's been setting me behind on things. But I got some stuff recorded. I just got to finish editing it and get it posted.
Sin, what you been up to?
Put out a video this morning, recorded another video for Friday. I'm going to start working on a new creepypasta series. The first part should be out Friday. I should have a aquarium video out Saturday and had the AAA meeting. Now I'm here.
What about you, Monkey?
Oh, what's that?
What about you? What have you been doing?
Oh, he didn't do anything.
I did my Monkey in the Morning last night. You were there, Jack, for a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And let's see, Useless and Polly joined us. And then this afternoon, I did an immediate acquittal stream, I guess. It was the after party that I actually started it as the first vote was being taken for acquittal today. And we went over the actual trial itself, which I still maintain was really fucking weird. The way the whole thing broke down was really weird. Go back and listen. If you want to hear the full breakdown of my, not just my analysis on this, but kind of some of the things I think this is leading to. Going about the hour mark. Scribbles was there for the first hour, and we had very good conversation. But about the hour mark, I really start ranting. So check out the whole 2 hours, but definitely check out that part. And over on the Streamlabs, thank you so much, Sanguine, who says, the only thing that surprises me with how they made this process insanely opaque is that the result wasn't Hillary got 100% of the delegates. You know, the results still aren't total. She could still pull this out in Iowa.
That'd be hilarious.
My money is still on her. By the way, my money is all Monopoly money. Throwing that out there. That leads us into the humpatries. Jack, you seen some humpatries today?
Not really. I've seen a lot of people talking about the hospital in Wuhan that got built and how a lot of the patient rooms look suspiciously like cells.
Oh, man, it's fucking creepy.
Yeah, but that's because it's a quarantine facility. You're not supposed to be able to leave. It's going to look like a gulag.
I know. Either way you cut it, it's really fucking creepy.
Yeah, and the rumors about how many dead there are very interesting to read. It's a lot of wild speculation, but that's been keeping me occupied on the internet.
Did you see that picture I shared from Tencent?
Yeah.
Man, I'll get into that in mine.
All right. Anything else, Jack?
No. It's haven't had a lot of time to get too wrapped up in anything.
All right. And Sin?
Well, I have a couple of things here, but my main focus has been the coronavirus. Really, I've been focusing on that, not so much the impeachment, but that video of Nancy was fucking amazing. She is such a dirty cunt. But anyway, I saw one earlier as a screenshot from 4chan where this guy, he must have been a climatologist or something, because he was able to search the air sulfur over fucking Wuhan, and he compared it to other places around Wuhan, and he said that the average body produces 113 grams of sulfur when it's cremated. That source comes from the EEA and the EMPA. And due to whatever autism calculations this guy did, with his estimation, it came to about 14,000 bodies cremated in Wuhan recently. And then it came out that, yes, they are cremating the dead in Wuhan. And then...
are they waiting till they're dead? Because they tell us only 500 people have died from this.
Well, look, only 500 people have died from this, but bullet wounds have skyrocketed.
Yeah, if you shoot them before they can die, they technically didn't die from this.
Exactly.
Well, that goes into this. A Taiwanian, whatever you call it, Taiwan news outlet accidentally released the real numbers, and they quickly took it down and fixed it. But according to Tencent in Taiwan, there are 154,000 people infected, 80,000 suspected infections, 200 recovered, and 25,000 dead.
Jesus.
So that kind of makes sense. That is a more believable number.
Well,
wait, how did they fix that from 25,000? Now, if they'd said it was 5,000, they corrected it to 500. That okay, somebody had an extra zero. What were their corrected numbers?
The corrected numbers are like, let me see if I can find the original. The corrected numbers are, where is it? Oh, here we go. 24,000 diagnosed, 23,000 suspected, 3,000 in transport, 450 dead, and 91 recovered. Or 981.
How do you make those mistakes with those numbers?
You don't.
All right, fair enough.
You make the mistake of releasing that.
Yeah, it was a mistake releasing the real numbers. And they said in the past 24 hours, it's up 20,000 infected, 20,000 suspected, 72 more recovered, and 1,500 more dead. Those are a little bit more believable considering all the stuff they're going through.
Look, about one to have one of these things. It's time. We're actually a couple of years past due.
Well, it's interesting that it would happen in Wuhan, because I didn't know this, but during the Cultural Revolution, there was an incident where two factions of the revolution formed and they fought it out in the street. And it happened in Wuhan, and it's called the Wuhan incident. So there may be some sort of like cultural significance to this happening in the city too, if in theory it was a weaponized thing, and why it would be released on their own people. Maybe there were some sympathies toward Hong Kong or something.
Well, they said that a mother in Wuhan gave birth to a kid who tested positive with it.
Yeah, I heard that.
So that's very HIV sounding.
Yeah, it's attacking people with Rh positive blood type. That there's some really weird stuff going on with this. That it's a very novel virus. So there's a lot of conspiracy theory that's going to happen until we find out the truth in like 30 years.
Yeah, China's not going to do it. I guess as of yesterday, they deleted all their press releases with the numbers in them. Or that's what somebody said. Let me pull it up. China's National Health Commission has deleted today's press release, waiting for an update. So they just stopped reporting in numbers in some places.
Justin said they think they found a vaccine for it. Well, we'll see.
Bullshit. They did not find a vaccine within a week of this thing coming out.
Well,
unless they
yeah,
had
you
one
go
already.
through the back of the refrigerator where you keep all the vaccines for your people, and eventually you're going to find one that's labeled the vaccine for this weapon we made.
Yeah, that is the only fucking way they found one, is if it was already made. Oh, look, we found the recipe in the book in the back.
Alyssa Doesn't Lie says, how does the blood type thing work? Like with any virus or disease in general, there's a potential for it to affect some people more than others.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's the RH plus. What is it?
Yeah, it happens to be Asian people that this virus targets, but that's not to say it can't mutate into something new.
Yeah, it will eventually just attack anyone. We've already got some non-Asians that have it. So people carry specific genetics. Some people are more likely, more susceptible because of their genetics. They had the same thing with the plague when it went through Europe. There was just some people that got sick and recovered. Other people got, really heavily sick and died.
Prospero says the similarity to SARS and the fact that virologists were already studying the bat version. Don't be too sure. Yeah, there's ways it could be quickly fought.
I'm just not buying the narrative that we're given.
Yeah,
this is very shady looking.
And these are the numbers out of China, by the way. What was it this morning? 22,000 infected? Something like that, 22, 23 as of this morning.
Mm-hmm.
As of 5 hours ago, China's reporting 28,000. Yeesh. That's a big fucking jump. They added 1,500 new cases in like an hour and a half today.
Did you have any other humpetry?
Yeah, I saw a very, how do I word this? Interesting video coming out of New York, naturally. A Chinese woman was walking around in a face mask, and she just starts running as fast as she can. And out of nowhere, a rather large African gentleman just pummels the shit out of her. And I guess it's because she was wearing a mask and he got scared. He hit her with a bottle and beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, that's happened to a couple times now. Look, Asians wear masks because of smog. It's not because they're sick.
I shared it and said, look at all these racist white people attacking Asians for no reason.
Yeah, don't attack the beautiful Asians.
And dude, it's white supremacy.
Don't be attacking people. Wow. What in the hell am I watching here? Harbos, what did you send us? I don't even know what this is. Okay. It says when the acquittal drops, and it's looks like a music video of some sort that they put a bunch of Democrats' faces on. It's kind of weird. Just gonna throw that out there.
Oh, I see.
Anything else there, Sin?
No, that's all I got. Just a lot of Wu flu news.
I saw this today. We fell in love on Twitter. This couple that found love on Twitter, and I'm telling you guys, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, that sounds like something not love, like more hatred oriented.
This is going to end with a dick pic. I'm convinced of it. Somebody will get a dick pic, or somebody will send a dick pic, and their love will be over. Don't date people on Twitter. Hashtag says Monkey said.
Harvos, what the fuck?
It's called Remdesivir. Are you talking about because that's Justin saying that the virus antidote? I will check it out later.
I watched a short, like 10-minute documentary of a guy who's in the quarantine zone in Wuhan. Dude, it's like heartbreaking.
Oh, that Canadian guy?
No. This is a different dude. I can send you the video. This guy's walking around talking to people. He's like, we don't have supplies. We don't have anything. Some random civilian came and gave these workers who drive the old people around hazmat suits. Like, it's fucking heartbreaking.
Wow.
Let's see. Next up, Cory Booker tweeted after the acquittal. May we as a nation, when we face the betrayal of a president, the surrender of obligation by the Senate, may we meet this time with our actions of goodwill, a commitment to love and to justice, and to elevating our country to be light unto all a light unto all nations. Mike Downey, thank you. Nugget from orbit. That's the only way to be sure. Fair enough.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's what they did in the crazies.
Mr. Booker, the Senate's obligation was to hold a trial, which it did. It's to hold a vote, which it did. There was no surrender of obligation just because you lost. We've seen this over and over again. Nancy Pelosi did it with, there can't be an acquittal without a trial, and there can't be a trial without witnesses. There's nothing in the law that says that, you crazy cunt. You not liking it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Those are the facts, ma'am.
Well, they did abide by her standard, so that it's not legit then. See?
Apparently not. Apparently not. You know what? I woke up today to hashtag impeachment day trending. And I was very curious by this. Because hashtag voting day would make sense. Hashtag guilty day would even make sense. It'd be wrong, but it would make sense. Hashtag acquittal day seems the most appropriate.
Yeah.
But impeachment day was more than a month ago. Like 2 months ago almost at this point, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's been a while. We've had impeachment day. Democrats are dumb.
Yeah, and they're not funny anymore. They used to be.
Jon Favreau, who is a decent enough actor. I know Scribe likes him as a creator, but as a political commentator, is a fucking moron. He said this last night. Seems to me like Pelosi took a page out of Trump's playbook and stole the spotlight away. No one's talking about the speech now. John, what are you reading? Even CNN was still, but when he printed this, was talking all about the speech. Even right now, we just, it's not complimentary, but we just read the story during our news time, which came out just a few hours ago, with the guy telling us how racist the speech was. He didn't say a fucking word about Nancy tearing up a paper.
But nobody in his cocktail parties were discussing it.
Shut up and make movies, dude. Because you're not very bright. Now, Piers Morgan. I like Piers Morgan so much more now that he went back to his home country.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't talk about the Second Amendment, he doesn't seem to bother me too much.
Real quick, did you see that? It's like a 13-second video of Pete walking around. He's walking somewhere, and people are trying to talk to him, but he doesn't want to talk to him. So he's just walking with this fucking goofy smile, and his mouth is like wide. It's like one of those smiles, and he's just keeping this fucking face like somebody molded his dumb face like that.
I have not seen that.
I just sent it over to you. It's fucking unnerving.
Piers Morgan said, the political equivalent of throwing one's toys out of the pram, stroller, every time I think Democrats can't possibly play into Trump's hands anymore, they do something like this to give him another huge boost. Madness. And he's talking about her ripping up the papers. Spot on, Piers. Spot on, sir. Did you tag me or did you send it?
It's in DMs.
DMs. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's just his face, man.
That's weird. Play it. It's oh boy. That is fucking unusual.
Hang on, this is him being asked about declaring victory before it was time. Let's restart. Here we go, guys.
Was it premature to declare a victory?
How do you feel about Iowa?
How do you feel?
You stepped victorious last night. You think that's too early, or you feel like your numbers are
He's not saying a fucking word. Oh god, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's just how he looks. It really is. He looks like Alfred E. Newman fucked a weasel.
Dude, he looks like he's constantly that was a wet fart.
Let's see, what else do I have?
Newman grin.
This guy tweeted out, and by the way, Jack, your response to this was my favorite thing I've seen all day. He tweeted out, autism jokes aren't funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 times in one tweet. Autism jokes aren't funny. And he follows that up with fuck your edgy humor. And I'm like, yeah, they are. And Jack said, that seems like something at and I laughed so hard at that, Jack.
Yeah, well, I'm a dick.
Well, this guy, he goes on to say that he understands not all autism jokes are meant to be offensive. You're all entitled to your own opinion, but personally, I find them disgusting and distasteful.
Good thing no one fucking asked you.
That's all I meant. He then goes on to say, just so you know, this was meant to be a rant tweet. I didn't expect it to get a bunch of likes, and I didn't mean to offend anyone at all. My DMs are open if there is much of an issue.
Oh, fuck these people. Oh my god.
Sounds like he's fishing for a date with Greta.
Right now, he's got 109,000 likes on this stupid ass tweet.
Why?
Because it's the same thing that happens with all of these things, And the only thing he was missing was a clap in between each one.
Yeah.
Because it's the kind of shit dumbasses are like, it'll make me feel good if I agree with this idiot. Because we shouldn't make jokes about people who have. I told this guy, I don't have a problem with what you said other than I think it's stupid. But life will be a lot easier. And this goes for everybody out there. Life will be a lot easier if you learn to laugh, especially if you learn to laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
There's so many people out there who hate themselves quite obviously, yet still can't find a way to laugh at themselves. Laughing at yourself is healthy. Hating yourself is not.
Yeah. Well, when I hear these kind of or see these kind of tweets in my head, what I hear is somebody reading it like they're doing slam poetry, but their audience is made up of 2 little old ladies like from Downton Abbey sipping tea from really expensive china with their pinkies turned up. I don't know why I'm mimicking this in real life, but and they're like, oh, so virtuous in between little sips of tea, and
yeah,
that your audience is like sad little cat ladies.
And finally, we're gonna get into question time here in a few minutes, guys. But this one just annoyed me. It annoyed me. Mitt Romney knows it's a cover-up. Join him and hundreds of thousands of Americans who are speaking out today at 300 rallies around the country. RejectTheCoverup.org, hashtag RejectTheCoverup, hashtag Americans find Trump guilty. That's actually the hashtag I found this under, was Americans find Trump guilty. It was trending number 4 when I first saw this stupid shit. But how is it that these fuckers constantly have time to go to rallies? They never have a shortage of people to go to these stupid fucking rallies. Don't they got jobs, kids?
No, they're Democrats. Of course not.
Anything important to do with their life? You're going to a rally to bitch about something you can't change. It ain't gonna change. You're gonna go complain that the president was acquitted. Yell in the street all you want. That doesn't change. TA says, kids, yes, job, no. Are you talking about yourself, or were you at one of these rallies? Because I will judge you if you went to one. I don't get people who can go to a rally on a minute's notice like these people can so often.
Yeah, it's because they don't have jobs to go to.
They aborted all their kids and love their welfare.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the ones that do have kids, they just bring them with them. But I mean, god damn, get it. Go home and take care of your kids, for fuck's sake. Go make a friend. Go have some sex or play a video game or watch a movie.
Excuse me, but a friend? A friend is a slave you don't pay. That is colonialism.
Yeah.
See, when you think like somebody like these lunatics, they honestly have no grasp of reality or how to make friends, I think. So they actually, like, nobody wants to be around them, even their own kind. Because they're so fucking obnoxious. Can you imagine trying to navigate the minefield of this lunacy on a daily basis by hanging out with these people? They're like the feminists that have to take vacations so they can enjoy a Hallmark movie. It's really messed up.
Thank you, Sanguine, who says, when you pay people more than they would make in a day to protest, you have a lot of takers. I know a lot of protesters get paid, but a lot of them also don't. They're just people who have nothing to do. Or if they are, I mean, could you put a rider in there that they have to use some of that money for soap and use the soap? Y'all are some dirty, nasty hippies. Get a goddamn job and stop it. And with that, guys, we're going to turn it over to you. Questions, comments, concerns, throw them into the chat now. We'll do our best to get to them. We do have an abbreviated show today. Sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning. But AT&T, weather, whichever happened there, seems all better now, but goddamn, that was frustrating at the time. Caramon, thank you. Do lefties believe in reincarnation? Is it so that they can abort the same child twice? Oh. Ouch.
Yeah.
Yobi says hi, Sin.
Hi.
If Satsu and Scribe were here, this would be the best Lords of the Night ever. We need more Jack and Snoots on Lords of the Night. That's very kind.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're pretty amazing.
That's what my literature says.
FC260 says, help. Hey, chat, help Monkey see this and break the 3-year streak of not singing for my birthday. I swear we've sung to you. How dare you, FC260? FC260, it's your birthday. And around here, you obviously know I do this. And a 1. And a 2. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Fuck off.
Happy birthday
Wow.
to FC260.
Stop having such a complicated name and asking people to sing to you, you fucking scumbag.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, FC260. And if I've missed it before, I do apologize, but I swear I've sung to you before. I apologize if I haven't. My deepest, most sincere. Why does Satsu look like he's eating a planet and Scribe like he wants to sing about horsecock? Just slap your screen a few times. It'll fix it. Oh, did you guys see that Sofane got drunk on lead paint? What?
What?
Has he been eating wall candy again?
I have no idea what that means.
Wall candy.
Yeah, real quick. Mike Downey, thank you for the donation. How many times do I have to talk to you about these hate facts, old man? Yeah, well, the memory ain't what it used to be.
How crazy or regressive leftists went on coke? I don't know. They seem more like meth addicts than coke addicts to me. Mainly more Jack. I like how he has less of a filter than Monkey does somehow. Thank you, Evolved Potato, for recognizing somebody's more horrible than me.
Yeah, I have a lot more free time and a lot more apathy.
Frosted Glass says, Scribe's gone 3 days and already the stream was late and Kirk Douglas is dead. What the hell? You know, when you fuck with the system.
Oh, shit, Monkey. I'm going to send you this video. You got to throw it up on screen.
All right. Pirate says, why are salt prices plummeting? Well, we have an overabundance right now.
Just from Congress.
What are we watching here?
Oh, fuck this video. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, we'll get in trouble for this one, but all right.
Just
We'll
play
get
it.
in trouble for this, but let's do it.
Oh my god.
I've been in trouble for a lot less. Why not? At least this one's funny. Do. Oh, damn it. It's doing that thing where it won't. There we go.
Oh, my little Wuhan with the corona, eating steaks and back for lunch. You're fast for lunch. You are in corona, never gonna stop giving us such a dirty virus. There won't like threats to us, and that's how I got my woo! My corona.
Yeah.
He was never heard from again.
Oh fuck, that is, if you die for that, you died bringing a lot of people happiness.
Oh shit. Oh great. It's frozen up my
Based Chinese man.
Jack, hang on to the stream for a second. I have to reset my Chrome.
Okay.
All right, Jack, let's ruin it.
I think we
Drive
just
it
did.
Drive it straight to the. Oh fuck, that is so good. At least people still have a sense of fucking humor. Well,
Oh, you have to.
was that cryptic? Maybe.
It would be really nice if Chrome could fit.
That was great. I want the link. I just retweeted it, so go follow me over on Twitter to find it.
Chat, give me a moment. I have to get back to where I can get chat up to read it. Yeah, sometimes when you share stuff, and this used to happen with with actual Hangouts as well. It'll freeze your fucking.
Cryptic said that's my face review.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's because Chrome is not the
Garbage.
greatest browser. Yes, that's the word. Garbage.
I can't even use fucking StreamYard on Chrome. I have to use Firefox from now on.
Why?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Here, look, let me screen share this. Well, let me do this first. Let me show
Does it
you.
just not open?
No, let me show you what it does. Okay, open that up. Screen share. Screen two. Nope.
Okay, God, I need a producer.
No, oh shit, that's not correct.
So where were we here? Let me know when you're ready. I don't want to share things that you don't want shared. I'm scrolling back up, guys. Scrolling back up.
All right, here you go. So clearly, as you can tell, my microphone is plugged in. You can all hear me, but nothing. No microphone. I go into settings, audio. All of these microphones that are not connected to my computer.
Those are your speakers, bud.
Here we go.
There you go.
All of these microphones that are not connected to my computer, I click the only one that is, and nothing. So for some reason, it just doesn't work on Chrome.
Weird.
What I have to do in that situation is I go and I pick the one that actually is, but then I have to go back and go to the default one again, and then it'll work for me.
I just used fucking Firefox.
Oh, Lords, would y'all try an Italian meat and seasoned pizza with a keg of Romulan ale? I've never tried Romulan ale, so I'd at least try that. Sure, why not?
Make it a habit not to consume fictional things.
Same.
It's real.
Romulan ale.
Yeah. There's recipes out there for pretty much everything made in fictional lands.
No, I don't trust space elves.
That's fair enough.
Okay, here it is. Romulan ale fizz. It's a pretty blue drink. Let's see what's in it.
See?
Blue curacao, vodka. That's it? Just blue curacao and vodka? Okay. With blueberries. Fuck that.
Sinatra, regarding your combo on the AAA stream, the only 30 was Audrey Hepburn, and she's a 40?
I'd put her at a 28, a really hot chick.
She was not in her prime, but when she got the shakes and the DTs. No,
That's when she got the hottest, man. She was like your very own pocket pussy right there.
no, because she might have like a super spasm and slap you in the face or something.
As worth
Audrey
it for the rest
Hepburn-
of what's going on.
Circa Breakfast at Tiffany's, My Fair Lady around then. Yeah, I'll put her at a high 20 something. But
she looks so young, though. I mean, she was cute, don't get me wrong, but to me, she just looks so young. I don't like him that young.
Monkey prefers the more on Golden Pond era.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'd have tore that up.
I think
Like,
the
take
only
out them
30
teeth, Grandma. We going to heaven.
I have ever seen in my life was Ava Gardner. I think she would be a solid 30 in her prime.
Prospero wants us to know that's Katharine Hepburn, Jack.
Whatever.
Why you got to step on our jokes?
Yeah, don't fact check my jokes.
Jesus.
You're gonna wear yourself out real bad.
Y'all realize how much we fuck things up for joke. It's a joke. Let it go.
Good night, Angry.
And other people are fact checking us as well. Man, they're harsh with. Huh. All right. Monkey, you playing Ark tonight? I don't know. Maybe. I finally got Europa Universalis, however you say that fucking game 4 installed, and I'm trying to learn that one. I'll probably play in the morning. I didn't play it all today. Any of you see wrestlers like Kane and Foley going off on Congressman Tim Ryan for his comment comparing the State of the Union to wrestling as fake? No. But, well, wrestling is fake.
So are most politicians.
It was the State of the Union. What did you expect? It was a show. Can't get in trouble for that video. He's Asian. Actually, yeah, you could get in trouble for that video. I just don't think we will. Was that cryptic in real life? Yes. That's how far back I am reading the questions, you guys. So, actually, you guys aren't asking many tonight. Get into the questions, you guys. We have 2 guests here. You don't have questions for these guys?
Rita Hayworth? Maybe.
Elwin says it just fits so well with Corona. How can you not? I actually saw like 3 different versions of lyrics going around for that yesterday. I think Mr. Anti-Bully was talking about it. That's just the first one I've seen actually sung. So good on him. Lords of Night, which do you think is more believable? Cenk Uygur being a furry or Trump making super soldiers in a secret lab? Oh, the first, of course.
Yeah.
That's not even like unbelievable. If he doesn't have a furry suit, I would be more surprised. This is the guy who talks about how it should be okay to have sex with animals as long as you do it for their pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
For those of you just hearing that for the first time, I am not joking.
No, that's been out there. There's clips on YouTube and whatnot. Now, what if, and hear me out, Cenk falls in love at a furry convention, and it turns out that it's Adam Schiff.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it turns out it was Anna, but yeah.
Oh, him and Shifty, they get together and they have a special relationship, and that's what the whistleblower actually knows.
Oh, their kid would be so ugly.
Yeah. It looked like, can you imagine Cenk with like bulgy eyes, the bigger head? Oh, it'd be weird.
You ever notice how Adam Schiff, if he turns his head sideways, his head is incredibly thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude is like a 2-dimensional gray alien.
I think his head got ran over. It would explain so much. The bulging eyes, the flatness, the emptiness inside.
I'm not saying I believe in phrenology, but sometimes
I'm telling you, man, that dude's got a criminal head shape. I've been saying that for a while. There's a lot of people that out there that you look at him and you're like, that dude looks like a criminal. What makes you say that? Look at his head.
How hard do you think Pelosi had to strain her ancient muscles to tear that paper? Well, we know she had to start it before the speech actually went, or at least according to the video and pictures we've seen.
I really think of Pelosi like Mr. Burns. Like when he tried to give blood, he pricked his finger and it just went.
Yeah.
Like, he took out money from the ATM, it hit his chest and knocked him down.
Yeah.
Laura's, what are your thoughts on were-people, an animal that turns into a human during the full moon?
I think that's more believable than the other way around.
It sounds like Jack territory.
We've seen this before on a documentary series called V, but they weren't were people. They were reptilians wearing people's skin.
Oh, yeah. Monkey's is going to learn EU4. Well, that's going to take a while. It's similar enough to Crusader Kings, and I realize there are a lot of differences, but it's similar enough that it's not completely foreign to me. But then there's so much more of the what's the word, or the games, Rise of Empires and shit like that. The early stages of those. I mean, it's
that's going to be loud.
I see that there's a lot. I see that there's a lot that I have to learn, but it shouldn't take me that long. But it's one of those games that at least on the face of it looks like it'll be easy to play, very hard to master kind of thing. That's not a bad game to play.
I got a question for you, Monkey.
Sure, what's up?
Are you going to try to keep up with us in DS3?
I'm already ahead of you in DS3.
Yeah, but give it 2 playthroughs.
One, I started out so far behind on DS2. You guys were 45 minutes ahead of me before we even started. And by the time I actually
spent 2 full days trying to kill a boss you weren't even supposed to fight yet.
That part, I hated the game, so I didn't care.
Dude, it's turning out to be a pretty good game.
That to me, okay, I tell you what, Sin. Delete that character, restart yourself, and just do it alone and tell me how great it is.
I don't want to.
Exactly. So you play strategy games? I do. I haven't played very many in a while. The last one I did play was Crusader Kings 2, which I love. I love that one pretty much for the same reason I love The Sims 3. I go around doing nothing but knocking up all the women. And I know that's not the right way to play, but it's fun for me. I've had so many death attempts and wars started over me, like banging people's wives. Oops. Kane said, at least wrestling is entertaining, unlike Congress. Well, that's fair too. I can't say that. I like to watch Congress. It's interesting if you like that kind of stuff. I can't think of a question, but you told me to ask a question. So what is the meaning of life? Have fun. That is the meaning of life.
Get laid, have kids, repeat.
Sanut, how many cases of corona have you heard of to date? How many cases of corona? When he said cases of corona, I'm like, is he talking?
Yeah, I immediately went 6-packs? I don't understand. How many have I heard of? A lot. What? I don't understand the question.
Do you mean like specific individual cases, or
I've heard of a
totals?
few individuals, because one dude came through Cleveland not too long ago with it, confirmed to have it. Like there are individual cases, but I can't name, like, oh, it's Michael Stevenson who lives at 1234 Fake Street. You know, fuck that.
At Sinatra says Gina Lalo Brigida?
I don't know. Let's look her up.
I don't know what that means. Are we looking about hot chicks?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'll put her at an 18, a hot average chick.
Devil Fruit Zero asks, is the coding language for RPG Maker hard to learn? No, it's really not. It's pretty straightforward. There are there's some simplicity to it that makes it kind of difficult, if that makes sense. You go to do something and I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Because if you know anything about coding, if you've done any coding, going to something like RPG Maker, you can overthink it really easily, if that makes sense. There's stories. Whoops, chat jumped. Of course it did. Oh, there it is. There's stories going around of photos of Schiff with Ed Buck at his parties with gay black men. Are they really? Wow.
His name's Buck because he likes to. Oh wait, that was something else.
Ed Buck's the one that kept killing black guys. Oops. He finally got arrested on on his third one, the guy who lived. That's how they catch all the serial killers, the one who lived.
Right? Like, how many people died mysteriously before that never got reported?
Yeah. So have you seen the Latvian, Belize, and Cyprus governments warning reports of money laundering over $14 million? No. For who and in what context? What are we? I have no knowledge of any of that. I don't spend a lot of my time looking up what's going on in Latvia.
Yeah, I haven't thought of Latvia in the past year, probably.
Lords of Night, would you do it with Farseer Taldir? Zio, I have no idea who that is. I'm assuming that's a Warhammer thing. No idea at all.
No idea, but it's an elf, so if it's a chick, it'll be hot. There's not a lot of fat elves. RJ said that Onision said quit, so he was quitting or something, and they have admitted to banging minors.
He ain't quitting shit.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Stacy asks, what would happen to the whistleblower if he lies to the Senate? He'd be held for perjury. That's it. Slap on the hand. Perjury's not a huge charge, you guys. What does it come with? A maximum of a year in jail? Maximum?
It's not going to happen, though. They protect their own.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is that? Eloin phrenology is one step away from that tree panning. I don't know what trepanning. I don't know what that is. But if Eloin, if you were asking what phrenology is, that's isn't that the ability to detect?
It's the study of skull shapes.
Yeah, but to the point of actually being able to say, like, this guy's a criminal. He has a criminal head shape kind of thing.
Well, not only that, but yeah.
But yeah, that's the most egregious, the one that pisses everybody off. How dare you say that? If you were to compress a video, would you stick with the tried and true X264, or would you allow the extra time to encode it with X265? Also, is Invent better? Invince, I think is how you actually say it. I stick with 264. Is the other one better? I don't know if I've tried. Since I went to an NVIDIA, I've stuck with that, so I don't know. All politics and bullshit aside, who would you like to be or like to bed, and in which position? Anna Kasparian or Anita Sarkeesian?
Ooh,
Anna all day long, man. I'd fuck her so hard her nose would go back to its original shape. Fuck the real nose right back on.
Man, that's a hard one. I think I'm gonna have to say Anna as well.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Anna. Anita's getting a little chunky.
She's short. I like that, but Anna's way hotter.
Yeah, even though she's such a bitch, but that might work for you during sex.
Oh, dude, you'd fucking pin her down. Oh yeah.
Monkey, when are you going to move on to Hearts of Iron 4? I don't know if I ever will. I might, maybe when I think the last Hearts of Iron I played was 2. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played. Is this Lords of the Night or Monkey in the Morning? It's Lords of the Night.
Lords of the Morning.
Lords of the Morning. Couple more minutes to get questions in if you have them, guys. I still have a few to get through, so don't be mad if I don't get to you. So did you make that last Dark Souls stream enjoyable? I fell asleep from the boredom. Ouch. I don't know. Somebody else would have to tell me if I made it enjoyable.
It's very subjective.
I do it to play the game, and I just stream it so people can see my version of it. I encourage people to watch Satsu stream because he does commentary and all that. The only reason I stream is so people can see like my side of things.
Your point of view, yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Trump being acquitted from impeachment? Predictable.
Yeah, that's a poorly done case.
Yep.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's funny watching the fallout and all the people whining about it, but my actual thoughts on it, like, who didn't see this coming? Even before, as soon as Nancy announced the fucking investigation, like, he's going to get acquitted. Because not then. The day after Trump released that call, then it's like, there's no way they're going to convict him based on this. No way. Do you guys think that Magneto and his kids should be played as minorities because they are Jewish and Romanian? Or is that horribly stupid whitewashing example saw on Twitter?
It's stupid because the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are not his actual children.
Well, there you go. So what happens when you ask somebody who actually knows those things? I'd have been like, I don't know.
Yeah, weren't they created in a lab and he just kind of took care of them?
That's one of the stories they've done over the years. But yeah, he just sort of adopted them. They're sort of like foster kids.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, and he's Jewish, so he's not black. They're just doing these race swaps for attention and money. It's very lazy and pandering. And if you're a minority, you should be insulted by this. Because they're saying, oh, well, we can't make up a good character, so we got to take a white guy and put blackface on him.
Would walnut cabinets, white marble countertops, black appliances in a room with wood walls and slate files be a bad look?
Probably. And you don't have any trans material in there, so I'm very offended.
Yeah.
Not walnut. I don't like walnut.
Hey, I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm having trouble picturing it in my head where it could. And for our last question, Sinatra, how's your aquarium?
The shrimp one is good. I set up the natural one, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it up. I don't have the time to deal with it, so we'll see.
And with that, guys, it is 11 o'clock, and it's time for us to get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Once again, sorry about the rough start today. Live television, y'all. Things happen. Thank you so very much for the donations. You guys are incredibly generous, and I really do appreciate it more than I could ever say. Jackson, thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to check out their channels, guys. I almost did the monkey in the morning thing, which fuck it, I'll do it. Throw your links into chat. Pimp yourselves. What have you been? What do you want to show, Jack?
I'll just sort of link to my channel in there. And thank you guys for the donations. It's very helpful.
And Sin, anything you want to show, bud?
Yeah, go over and subscribe to my aquarium channel, Sinaqua.
And I'd like to thank Satsu, who had to tap out. He was tired boy tonight.
Boy. I'm sorry, Satsu. I was supposed to stop over there earlier and I didn't.
He probably stayed up waiting for your ass.
No. It was at like noon. He's like, I got to go shopping.
This was all Sin's fault, you guys. He did this so he could take over Satsu's spot tonight.
I always take the place of the black man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Gentlemen, thanks for joining me. Everybody, have a great night. Your lives make us sad. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.
This is my